On this episode of Designing Spaces, we'll learn about superior fumigation services for eradicating a variety of pests, non-slip safety traction tape for wet surfaces, world-class millworks and finish carpentry, plus lots more. It's time to design. Let's go. Pest infestations can be common due to climate and environmental conditions, especially in places like California. When looking to get rid of and prevent future critters, it is essential that you hire a professional pest control company to assess your specific situation and determine the most appropriate treatment plan.
We find insect pressures, termite pressures around the United States and other locations like in Florida and Hawaii notably. But in California, Southern California specifically, they flourish here. And it's all got to do with the weather. And I always tease, just like we like to live here, they do too. A lot of the homeowners, the most expensive investment that they have are their homes. And these drywood termites get into their properties, and it's important that they have a robust service to be able to eradicate those infestations. They could do a lot of damage, they really can, and they're cryptic. That's the reason a fumigation is such an invaluable tool for us. An inspector can do an inspection, and if he finds the activity in a fascia board or a rafter tail, they could easily treat that with a variety of different pest control products that are available, like liquid treatments. The problem is, in a home like behind us, if you have 20 or 30 different spots where they're infested in the home, there's probably a lot of other areas that you can't even find, areas that are into inaccessible spots, and that's when a whole structure treatment with Vicane gas fumigant is the very best.
I tell people in Southern California, every 1 to 2 years, it's a good idea to have a complete inspection. So you may see one specific area that you're concerned with, but our job would to kind of give you a comprehensive look at the whole entire structure. So we're going to be going in attics, we're going to be going in basements, sub areas, all around the exterior, where we're physically probing the wood to see signs of infestations. And from there, we'll give you a full report of what we see and the recommended treatment options that you may have. This specific termite, it's called a drywood termite, and they get all their moisture content from the wood itself. So they're not in the soil, they live in the wood, and that could be behind a wall, that could be in an area that you can't see. So typically, if you see 1 or 2 areas that is obvious, it's more likely that there's other signs of them too in the house. That colony will stay in there, but it's going to branch out and build a new colony. It may be from one section of the house, it could be from the neighbor's house, it could be from a fence. Basically anywhere that they're currently infesting, they can swarm and continue to build.
Quality Pest Services specializes in performing fumigation and heat. This process is an effective way to safely eliminate a wide variety of termites, bedbugs, roaches, or rodents.
Fumigation is the preferred method because it's a whole structure treatment. It can be a one and done. We'll start a physical inspection first to make sure that all people, plants, and pets have been removed from the property. We'll do a setup where we put in fans to do the introduction of the gas. We'll open drawers and cabinets so that the gas can get in and out readily. We'll crack open the attics, and then the licensee comes outdoors. He'll lock up the property, and we perform the application from outside the structure. Vicane gas is actually a non-residual true gas. Once the gas goes in, it exits out of the property. There are no concerns about having to wipe down countertops or wash your linens or even your dishes and silverware. There is no residue that's left behind that needs to be cleaned up afterwards.
Knowing that your home is free from pests can give you peace of mind.
I've sold many homes, and every time I have, we have used Thrasher as our termite company, and they've used Quality as the fumigators. The entire experience has been top-notch. They did everything that they said they were going to do. They showed up on time, they kept me within the budget, they made sure I was comfortable with the entire process. They make me feel like I'm a valued customer of theirs.
We're very fortunate to have created great partnerships with some of the best termite companies there are throughout Southern California, just like Garrett and Thrasher Termite and Pest Control that we're working with today. They're very selective about the companies that they partner with because they have high expectations of what the level of service is that they are accustomed to, and that's what makes them a good fit for us as well.
Fumigation provides the homeowner peace of mind by delivering a one-and-done treatment that completely eliminates all drywood termites or bedbugs in your home.
We're going to continue to grow and offer additional service offerings that fit in with our subcontractor model. We look to expand into other states, and we're looking to offer fumigation services throughout the state of California sometime in the future.
To find out more about Quality Pest Services, visit qualitypestservices.net or watch this segment again at designingspaces.tv. Slips and falls happen every day and can occur anywhere. Many of these injuries sustained from these falls can be prevented when appropriate precautions are taken.
VersaTraction, we started back as a surf company back in 2007, actually, and there had to be a better solution than the actual heavy EVA mat that goes on your board. So they came up with this engineered process that etches into your board and becomes, grippy when wet. Out came a couple other products. One we started was No Slip Mat, which ended up being our Kahuna Grip bath mats, now our top seller. VersaTraction product, it's a wide variety. It's keeping you safe inside your home, workplace, boat, surfboard, water sports, anywhere you can stick it, it goes.
Stop slipping and start gripping. VersaTraction is essential for when you need more non-skid grip.
Once our traction becomes wet, it becomes grippy. It's like a suction cup to the bottom of your feet or the soles of your shoes. It is non-abrasive. Most of them are like a sandpaper, and ours is completely soft to the touch, and it doesn't wear out like all the other ones. Over time, sandpaper kind of wears out and becomes smooth. And then the other alternative to that would be a vinyl that, once it becomes wet, it becomes a lot more slippery than grippy. One of its many applications is around your pool area. It's like a little stick you peel off the back, and you lay it down on the surface, and as you lay it down, you smooth it out. Easily conformable, and it can contour into any shape that you really need. Very durable, as you can see. And if you need to cut it, it's paper thin, so it's easy to cut with regular scissors.
I purchased VersaTraction because I had a very dangerous fall in my shower, and it scared me to death, so I looked for something that I could use in my shower and bathtub that would prevent me from slipping and falling. Both the bath mat and the shower mat. Very easy to install. I've had mine for 2 years now, and it's still just like new. It washes easily. I never feel like I'm gonna slip or fall at all when I take a shower or bath now. Another use that I have found is in my garage. And when it's been raining so much lately, it was very slippery at my side door and the back door to my garage. So I took some of the strips and put them down in my garage floor, and that solved the problem completely. I recommend it to all my friends.
Made in America from high-quality materials, this patented peel and stick is grippy, not sticky.
VersaTraction's made out of a poly blend diamond groove material with a patent process that we do on top of it that creates little tiny microbes that become suction cups when wet. It becomes grippy, not sticky. Our poly blend material is actually treated so it will not yellow in the sun or discolor over time.
Not just for one place, VersaTraction is for every place.
Our VersaTraction product is so versatile, it can be used anywhere, inside your home, in your garage, around the pool area, your truck, your trailer steps, your boat, kayak, surfboard. The application possibilities are endless. Our product will keep everyone safe.
To learn more about VersaTraction, visit the website at VersaTraction.com and designingspaces.tv. The most exclusive luxury homes demand a high standard of quality and design. Open up a world of possibilities with custom millwork that can truly make a space stand out. Whether looking to update one room or renovate your entire home, Manhattan Millworks will bring your design dreams to life.
I got started in millwork at a very young age. I was about 19 years old, and we started right away in high-end luxury homes, and 40 years later, I've never left this industry. Custom woodwork is anything probably out of the realm of standard woodwork. We all need cabinets. We all need doors, windows, etc. All of these involve woodworking. But what we don't need, and we do an awful lot of, are things like theaters, wall paneling that is just aesthetic, detailed fireplace mantles, all types of running trim. Our woodwork is very opulent, and it's in your face. You know, it's hard to ignore, but it does add a lot of charm to the finished product. People like to showcase all the different elements involved in a luxury home building, and woodworking is one of the premier subject matters as far as most people are concerned with their house.
Staying ahead of all the newest design trends while blending tradition with modern aesthetics is what sets custom millwork apart and ensures that your home reflects your unique style and personality.
A lot of the houses that we're working on today are either contemporary or modern. Woodworking has had to change substantially because typically woodworking was very detailed and layered, and now we are doing, it's almost a less is more philosophy. We're showing less, but we're putting more into it to adapt to the more modern and contemporary architectural representations in the high-end luxury home. We're often asked by owners after they complete their build to get involved in a variety of custom pieces. They come to us with just about anything, whether it's a 16-foot long dining room table or a contemporary furniture piece that they just can't find if it can be built in the world of wood. Depending on how much energy, time, and finance, we will take on the project.
It's where craftsmanship and creativity meet functionality.
It's important that as we begin each project, we try and organize with the general contractor and the people that we're going to be working alongside and try and coordinate a schedule, because everything needs to go in a certain order. So we try and make sure that people are available when we're going to be installing these things or ahead of us and going ahead and getting the things we need in the places we need them. Every project is unique. Some are easier than others. As you peel back the layers of the onion, you discover new things that you weren't prepared for, as we do some of these, some from the ground up, some remodels, more so in the remodels, and you have to learn to adapt and learn to adjust, to get that end result we're all looking for. Keeping a high standard is very important to us. We want to achieve the client's expectations. We want to give them a quality product at the end of the day, so that's important to us, and so that's what we strive to do.
From start to finish, working together and maintaining relationships for years to come.
Working with Steve in Manhattan Millworks was a really good experience. All the way from the shop drawing to the installation, it was a seamless operation and they were very organized, and it was a pleasure to work with them. They did everything here from cabinetry to finished carpentry. Their efficiency and professionalism and the quality of their work was fantastic.
I like the challenge aspect and I like the design aspect of dealing with things that probably haven't even ever been done before. And I sit down with my team and we break it down and we just feel like anything is possible in the world of wood as long as you put the right processes in place. My advice to anybody considering a high-end luxury home project is sky's the limit. Do your homework, because in today's world, it's all possible. It just depends on your managing that process and hiring qualified people to be involved with you. But let your voice be heard, and chances are you're going to end up with an amazing project.
For more information about Manhattan Millworks, visit their website at manhattanmillworks.com. And of course, visit our website, designingspaces.tv. Has your air conditioning ever gone on the fritz in the middle of summer? Or has your heating conked out during a cold winter's night? If so, then you understand the importance of choosing a reputable HVAC company. Let's learn more from our local experts at Conejo Valley Heating and Air, Plumbing and Rooter.
I've been in the local service business my entire life. My father, Wally, the founder of Conejo Valley Appliance AC and Heating, founded the business in 1979. Today, we've now gone to heating, air conditioning, plumbing, and rooter, and we're based off exclusively customer service. Our number one objective into the actual service is customer service, we call it customer delight. Today, being the owner of this wonderful business in a hyper-local community, I am now backed with a wonderful group of great management and employees, and these are the people who are taking what I've started from my father, and they are now developing the new theory of customer service and customer delight. The whole focal point of where your neighbors are our neighbors is your neighbors are literally our neighbors. We are all one in a hyper-local community, and we are working for all of the neighbors in this hyper-local community.
Experience better air conditioning and lower energy bills. Proper installation can actually cut your cooling and heating costs by up to 15%.
Everyone either has lived or knows someone who has lived through a painful experience with a contractor. Listen, there's a lot of people that do what we do for a living, but we feel that there's very few of them that do it to the level of professionalism that we do. Our number one focus has always been customer service and standing behind what we're doing for a living, especially because we're doing it in your home. I especially feel that communication is everything. From the minute that we enter your home until the very last bit of the installation or repair work that was completed, we'd like to make sure that we communicate every step along the way with our customers so they know what to expect, what exactly is happening, where they stand with every aspect of their home when it comes to heating and air conditioning and any kind of plumbing needs that may arise. A lot of people say it's out of sight and out of mind, right? And so very few people give heating and air and plumbing any kind of attention until there's something wrong. And so it's our job to do our due diligence and let them know exactly what kind of shape their home is in to those regards. There's a lot going on with the heating and air system as well as plumbing. Plumbing involves water, sewage waste. Heating and air conditioning is comprised of electrical, also some plumbing, so there's water involved. A lot of times there's natural gas involved. A lot of these things, if they're not handled properly and if they're not installed correctly, can lead to a major disaster in a home, such as fire, electrical shock, flooding, a lot of things that'll be catastrophic to a homeowner. If you don't have a reputable contractor that understands these things properly and provides the workmanship and professionalism that is required to install these things, you could end up with a minor disaster inside your home. We ensure the safety and quality of our work by making sure we're adhering to every single detail that we come across, no matter how big or how small that job or repair may be. We want to make sure that we're paying attention to all the small details involved in that and making sure everything's going to be safe when we leave your home and the customer's going to have ultimate satisfaction at the end of it. We definitely stress maintenance. Lack of maintenance can lead to a slew of problems, and that's what we're trying to prevent. We try to set up every customer for success by making sure they're adhering to a proper maintenance schedule. We offer 24-hour, 7-day-a-week emergency service, and we try to have our response time within hours.
Our experienced technicians are trained to identify and solve problems efficiently and effectively.
For service and installations, we do offer different categories, I guess you could say, of repairs. There's a good, better, best. Along with that, you have a minor repair on a refrigeration system or an AC system that may not be the best for the customer or the system itself, but it may be the best solution at the time for the customer until they can further look into system replacement. We ultimately let the customer know what is the best situation and let them make the decision for themselves. Conejo Valley's installation process is actually a little different than most. After the design consultant comes out to provide a quote to the customer, we will send out what's called a system designer. This is something that I have found no other company really does. It provides the customer with a little more comfort and ease with the installation process of what's going to go on and reassures them that their ultimate decision was the right one. So after the visit from the system designer, the installation will take typically 1 to 2 days. The customer's happy at the end of the day that their system is actually up and running. They're able to use the heating or cooling, whichever season they're in. Our customers appreciate the level of workmanship, professionalism, and friendliness that we bring to the job site every day.
HVAC and plumbing go hand in hand. That's why Conejo Valley Heating and Air, Plumbing and Rooter now have plumbing experts standing by, ready to solve all your plumbing problems.
The HVAC team and the plumbing team are very cohesive. We consistently run into each other's realm of work. HVAC leaks are constantly diagnosed as plumbing leaks or vice versa, and usually we have somebody to your house in as little as an hour. Most problems stem from lack of maintenance, whether it's your sewer or your area drain system or your water heater. Our options range from minor repairs, maintenance, and full replacement. With homeowners needing hot water, hot air, and cold air, it's all under one great name and roof now.
The bonds forged with the community, along with their unwavering support for veterans, are at the core of Conejo Valley Heating and Air, Plumbing and Rooters' values. They believe that by investing in their community, they can create a brighter, warmer future for everyone. With customer service being second to none, customers refer Conejo Valley Heating and Air, Plumbing and Rooter to their friends, relatives, and neighbors.
Yeah, customer service is everything to our business. Everything we do is based on customer service and developing overall customer delight. We are in a hypermarket here where everything that we do matters to our customers, and so we try to do it to the best of our ability to make sure that customer is 100% satisfied. One thing that differentiates us from every other company, in my opinion, is our level of communication throughout the entire process. It all starts with our call center, being able to answer all the questions on the front end with the customer and getting it to the appropriate technician to go out to take care of whatever need they have. And we stand behind that technician and give them full support every step of the way. The customer calls in after the work is done, has any questions regarding any aspect of that job, from billing all the way to warranty. They can call our office at any time and make sure they get those answers to the questions that they have. And we want them to tell their neighbors about us and how great their experience was. That's what we're striving for. We ask them how we did, and we ask them in a multitude of different ways. We ask them to write a review and tell the public about their experience, and we ask them directly, how did we do? How did everything go? And a lot of customers aren't shy to let us know, and for the most part, they're extremely satisfied. And if they're ever not satisfied to our level of expectation, we do everything that we can in our power to get them there.
For more information on Conejo Valley Heating and Air, Plumbing and Rooter, visit ConejoValleyAir.com or go to our website at designingspaces.tv. For more information about anything you've seen on today's show, or to become part of Designing Spaces, go to our website, designingspaces.tv.